Today's video is going to be a QuickBooks Online tutorial where I'm going to show you how to set up your QuickBooks Online so that when you start doing your books, you have set a proper foundation in QuickBooks Online. Let's get started. First, you're going to come up to this gear icon up here. You're going to click on that, and then you are going to click on Account and Settings. In Account and Settings, we're going to go through all these tabs that you see on the left, but the first one is Company. So what you're going to do is you are going to put in all your company information. So you're going to put in your company logo, your company name, and your EIN number, along with your tax form. So you're going to choose a tax form, and then the industry that you are in. So if you're a tech company, if you are a construction company, you're going to choose that here. Make sure that when you're choosing the industry for your company, that it is the correct one, because when you select an industry, QuickBooks Online then generates your chart of accounts, which is vitally important, and you'll see when we go on further in this video. Next, you're going to put in your contact information and all that in here about your company. So your company's email, your company's website, your company's phone number, and all this information that you're putting into QuickBooks Online will show up on all your invoices when you're sending out invoices to your customers. So just bear that in mind. It benefits you in the long run. Next, we're going to come down to Sales. So in the Sales tab, you can choose to customize the look and feel of your invoices. How you can do that, you can click on this button here, and then as you can see, QuickBooks has a custom form style set the standard. When you click on that, you can go in here and you can edit what type of template you want and all that stuff from in here, right? And as you see, the company here that's set up, this is the sample company in QuickBooks Online. And all their company information, like I told you, is here, all right? All right, so let's go out to this and go back to where we were. After you've customized your invoice, you're going to come down to Sales Form Content. And all this information here, you're basically setting up your invoice in this section, Products and Services. So as you go through this section, you are going to choose how your business runs and what you are going to turn on and what you're going to turn off. The one thing I'm going to go through in this section though is Progress Invoicing. Now, for this one, you are only going to turn on progress invoicing if you allow your customers to have down payments. For example, for bookkeepers, we will have like a cleanup job, and maybe that costs the client $10,000 to do this complete 10-year cleanup. This client says to you, well, I can't afford that $10,000 in cash up front. Can I have a payment plan and pay you down for the next 3 or 4 months? And you agree, yes. Now, to be able to build that out and keep track of that, you're going to come in here, you're going to turn on Progress Invoicing, and you are going to be able to build that out. I have a video on my channel going through Progress Invoicing and how to create that, but it's basically created from an estimate. So that's the one tab I wanted to touch in that section. All the others, you can go through, read them, see what QuickBooks, for example, let me show you. See what QuickBooks tells you about it, these question marks here. They do bring up little tabs like this to tell you what it is. And if you want a more detail on something, definitely put it in the comment section below, and I'll create a video responding to your question and shout you out at the same time. Next one, Expenses. For expenses, you're going to come through here, and you are going to either decide to either turn off or turn on certain things. You make that decision for your business. Time, if you have time sheets, you come in here and you do that. When you come to Advanced, in the accounting section, when your fiscal year starts and what's the first month of the income tax year for your business, the accounting method that you want to use, and F to close off the books. So if you're going to close off all previous books and from what date. To close the books, it asks you from what date, and you put in the date here, and therefore no one will be able to go back and input anything in those books for that period that has been closed off. You're going to choose the tax form. If you're going to enable numbers for your chart of accounts. Now, I love to enable numbers because I love to practify my chart of accounts. And I'll probably create a separate video really showing you how I practify a chart of accounts. I just love it. And yeah. Next thing, the categories, if you're going to track things by classes, or if you're going to track things by locations, or if you're going to do any tracking at all, you can either turn on or turn off these, and you can go down and go through all the others. Before I move on, currency. The only time that you should change into multi-currency is if you have clients that pay in another currency. Other than that, please do not change that. Because if I am 100% certain, because I don't mess with that, you cannot turn it back on. So let's come out of that. So you're done, set up your account and settings. Now we finished with the account and settings. The next thing we're going to do is set up your chart of accounts. Now your chart of accounts can either be found in the gear icon tab here, or you can go here to transactions and come down to chart of accounts. So for your chart of accounts, you're going to come in here and you are going to remove all accounts that you do not need. That QuickBooks added all these extra accounts and you do not need them, you are going to remove them. So how you're going to remove them from this list, you're going to come here and then you're going to click Make Inactive. Now, some accounts will not be able to be made inactive if you have products or services underneath them. So if it's linked to anything, it would not be able to be removed. So just bear that in mind. Once your chart of accounts is completely set up and you're like, yes, I have everything in here that I need, now you are going to add your bank account. So, bank transactions. You are going to link your bank to QuickBooks Online. And when you do that, it helps you to come in here to be able to reconcile your bank and come in here and do that. The next thing you're going to do is add your products and services. So you're going to come over to the sales tab and you're going to go down to products and services, and you are now going to new, either create individual products and services, or QuickBooks Online does allow you to upload a spreadsheet. So you can click import and you can upload a spreadsheet of your products and services. Before you upload your products and services to QuickBooks, so that you know that you have the right format, please download the sample of QuickBooks products and services. And then once you've added all your products and services onto that spreadsheet, come back, re-upload them here, and follow the prompts to go to add them to QuickBooks Online. All right, we are going to add any employees or subcontractors that you have working for you. So you come to payroll and you choose employees or contractors. Next thing you're going to do is set up your taxes. So you come in, you choose which taxes you're going to set up, and you set up your taxes in QuickBooks Online. Now you've done all that work. Everything is finished set up. Now I want to know, well, how do I post an invoice, or how do I add bills that I have, like a light bill that came in for the business, or rent that I have to pay. You can either use these tabs here, but I love to use this new button because it shows everything. You can create an invoice from here. You can create a credit memo. You can receive a payment. You can create an expense or a bill. I'll go through the difference between the two of those. You can create a check from in here. Along with, and the top part that I love along with QuickBooks Online, is you can adjust your inventory every single month. So every single month when you do your physical inventory count, you come in here and you make any adjustments that you recognize that QuickBooks has this certain amount of inventory you have in. For a product, you have 10, really and truly you counted 9, you come in here and you made that adjustment. Now, all these different tabs that I just browsed over, I will be going through deeper in upcoming videos. I really didn't want to extend this video any longer, but I really hope that this video was helpful to you. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section of this video and I will happily shout you out and reply to your comment. Thank you guys for watching, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.